So, somewhat surprising, but we'll see what the answer is going to be here as Vi Rumble is utterly terrifying. And that's going to be Tristana locked in as well for Caps. We saw the way that he utilized buffers at MSI. We'll see whether he can do so again.
Oh, true.
Here at EWC, he is an extremely talented Tristana player.
Extra marksman. It looks like they are going to instead try and bring out the Maokai. It's champion. I'll be honest, I had kind of forgotten about just because it had moved down so many tiers in terms of how much damage it was doing. But you can still build the Leandras, you can still build the Blackfire Torch, you can still do a lot of damage with this, and it creates a very strong backline coming out for FlyQuest. And I think the one thing that I'm kind of looking at is, as you said, the first time that the hook actually landed, it felt as though it took Moscow a bit by surprise. We've seen a couple opportunities to try and land the root immediately after the initial crowd control, and
now Inspired looking to try and help Whippo get into that position. Has walking behind the turret. There's the flash already. He's taken so much damage, though. That's going to be first blood, and maybe you just take it.
Flash Bear slaps, unfortunately, with no flash from that champion, but couldn't just run at Broken Blade.
Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's going to grab that shield. There is the slap like we were talking about. And now Broken Blade kind of out of cooldowns here as he's looking to try and run away. Whippo really just doing a good job. And I like this. This is looking like the aggressive version of the Udyr that we like to see as Masu. Lying in wait, looking for his opportunity to try and help out here as he's been unlocked.
Both junglers also potentially in the area. Inspired does showcase where he is, which means Yike is uncontested.
Feels like FlyQuest are a little bit too far up as they do get into the mist. They avoid the crash down, but that is still so much damage that they're taking. The flash out does come through here from Masu. The snare is decent, and Whippo just grabs himself a shield, and here we find Mickey. I don't know about that one, but he does get the Shattering Strike off. And now Piercing Darkness is coming through, and FlyQuest keep themselves alive, although they don't hold on to the flash from Masu.
And Inspired is here. He was able to get the Krugs, and he's trying to turn this fight around.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him interested. The equalizer is too good, though. And maybe just feeling a little bit like they could bite off more than they could chew here. The level 6 from the Rumble needing to be respected. Considering something, Broken Blade playing pretty defensively as he clears out vision, but then looking for that face check. Twisted Advance comes on through, equalizer down. And Broken Blade's just walking on it, doing a whole bunch of work with that ultimate. But the Nature's Grasp coming on out. Whippo just standing in front of him. The flash comes in. Broken Blade down to about 3 health. Vault Breaker from Yike looked like he was trying to take down his teammate, but that is just...
This gold lead, it stayed about the same spot for a long time. Uh-oh, Quad.
Yep, not sure about this one. Dawning Shadow comes down as Quad looks to get himself under the turret. He will do so. Inspired, can you get here in time to save your mid laner? The answer is yes, as they go too far! And FlyQuest take 2 under their turret. Back-to-back upset. Like 2 zeros today.
Oh, Hansama.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, Depth Charge comes down. There's the flash. The hook is perfectly placed. As Quad comes in, that's a lot of DPS available. But Busio, he's just gonna die. And Hansama, can he survive here as Quad's dead as well?
Also going to be giving over the Void Grumps. That's the 4th one going through. And now FlyQuest have to be very careful because it looks like it's not done.
Yeah, flash crash down. There's a Magnet Storm as well as Inspired is just going to be put into the blender. Finds himself the Twisted Advance, and Yike will get taken down here by Masu, who's just underneath his turret, standing his ground. We got to get a bit of damage off towards Caps here, who's looking for that auto. There's the flash hook, gets the flash out of Caps. You can see it mows down these minion waves, so he's able to defend against Caps decently well. But now Quad moving up towards the top side to try and protect Whippo. Dawning Shadow looking to try and save him as well, but it's not quite going to work out. The Nature's Grasp comes in. Quad is going to be taken out, and there's the Twisted Advance. Inspired. He's able to at least kill 1, and now the root's going to connect onto Mickey. Inspired's dead though, and it's... But other than that, like you say, whole bunch of buttons ready to be pressed as Whippo will find Broken Blade for the minute, and he's not able to quite tank it as well as he used to as the equalizer comes down, and there goes the Udyr. Should be able to secure that very comfortably, but FlyQuest not going to give up without taking something themselves, and the depth charge going to come on through as well as Quad does a whole bunch of work. Now Caps, can he actually help grab this kill is the question. Is Mickey a little bit too far forward? Yike looking for an opportunity, but the Vault Breaker does not work, and he does get snared by Busio on his way past. This Nautilus playing beautifully, but now Masu is off on the wrong side, and Caps will just shoot him where he stands still. They're able to take down Broken Blade, and this fight is all over the place. I'm absolutely baffled, but now Yike is coming in. He's here at exactly the right time, but the saplings were there. And he gets the ward in, but that's just to watch the Baron go down as Mickey's gonna get hooked. He's a little bit further forward than the rest of his team as Busio, he may have to be the sacrificial Big Daddy. And I think that with the Baron, they should be able to definitely augment that with a few more doubloons. As okay, Yike comes on in. There is the cease and desist as Equalizer is down as well, but Yike has now found himself somewhat overextended as inspired into the backline, and he's just gonna run his way out. He might be in his pajamas, but they look like running close to me as Bwipo on that inner turret. He might just come on over and look to try and take down Broken Blade. He gets the slap, and there's a twisted advance. The Bramble Smash is decent as the Dawning Shadow comes in, but the Piercing Arrow is so strong, and Busio goes for a Buster Shot ride, and now Hans Sommer's just free hitting. Busio will be taken out. It's a double kill for the Varus, and it's I throw you catch here in this game.
And it's a negative Baron power play coming up from FlyQuest with so many members of G2 just barely getting out of that one. Mazu looking for Broken Blade.
Yeah, Broken Blade completely out of flash, and I think he's really, really dead. Yep.
Very dead. With the Western go, as we do have a Baron getting actually started up.
Yeah, it is. And Caps is down here by himself, and this Baron is going down extraordinarily low. With Mickey looking for that turn, though. Caps is able to even take one down in the 1v. It's a double kill. He kills both of them. Never you mind. And now FlyQuest are being routed on the other side because, of course, it's a 4 versus 3. Busio now, yes, he's relatively tanky, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive this one. No inner turret to run to. And it's going to take Yike a while, but he'll just punch, and then he'll punch and he'll ask questions later and those Vi quotes and things like that as he misses the Vault Breaker, and things are looking a bit yakety sacks. And he just lets him leave.
And it feels as though we are on par for a 5th game of the day. We'll take another look at this one, and Caps get some damage down. That's a lot coming out from the explosive shot, and great job just dodging out of everything. Does he get another explosive? Yeah, he does, and it's the minions.
To get them back into this one. 5,000 gold isn't end of the world, but it's getting closer as Busio really wants to get into depth charge range. Doesn't have flash, so won't be able to do so, as now it's Bwipo that's in trouble on the bottom side, and the rest of G2, they're just relying on the Caps global taunt, and they'll just win the game. Yes, congratulations. The Tristana is dead. Are you happy to trade her for a Nexus? I don't think they are, as the Magnet Storm comes in, and Mickey, he'll be taken down. It looks like this defense may work out, but it's a Nexus turret that is going to be destroyed here as G2 are potentially even looking for more.
G2, they're lining up for potentially the last fight of the game. It will be a 5-on-5, and here's a teleport from Broken Blade.
Yeah, we're going to make his way in. That's going to hold on to that minion there as well, as Equalizer comes down as soon as he gets there. But FlyQuest have the help of the turret, and the hook is going to connect as well. Broken Blade able to go golden to try and keep himself alive, and Caps has already taken down Busio with the explosive charge.
Damage dealer coming up from FlyQuest. Watch out in his replay. He is forced to Valkyrie backwards. He is forced to Valkyrie away from the fight. He's not able to do damage for most of it because the Equalizer coming down from Broken Blade means that Quad and Inspired are already out. And then it becomes a 5v3 briefly. Busio ends up dying, and that is enough of a health to see at this point. Just got to continue pushing him, and Quad.
Oh dear. Quad's going to get jump scared and destroyed.
All right, next challenger.
Yeah, Bwipo turns up, and he's like, oh, I'm going to run. And Udir's very good at that. Does have Ghost if he needs it. He does not, but he might use it now to try and join this fight. Masu just going to be eviscerated, and the wallets are getting real heavy. That is going to be the shutdown, so at least Hans Sommer is going to fall, but so is the Nexus turret. And Caps, he can decide to end the game if he would like to, but first, he has got some revenge to pick up from after game number 1. G2 now looking to even the scoreline here against FlyQuest in game number 2, and do it with style here a little bit as well, as G2 will take down the second Nexus of the series and bring us all tied up.